Hi, my name is Meyrem Hassan and I am the Head of Development at Independent Film Trust. Independent Film Trust supports underrepresented filmmakers and creative media individuals to be able to have a voice in the sector and create diversity, to have a more variety of stories being told across the UK, which currently not enough of that is actually happening. What many people don't know about me is that originally I studied journalism and worked as a journalist for a number of years, and worked for a number of magazines which included She, Marie Claire, Cosmopolitan, The Guardian, and at the age of 17 I had my first apprenticeship at the Financial Times, which was a really great experience and made me want to become a journalist even more. But unfortunately I made the decision to leave the sector due to lack of diversity and roles which were available for women, and joined the third sector and have been within the sector for around 14 years now, which is quite a long time, but I very thoroughly enjoy what I do and supporting to make a real change. Basically, I started at the very bottom of the ladder. Might not be the best terminology to use, but really I started as an officer and worked my way up, really worked in different departments as well, so I could get a better understanding of which area of fundraising I enjoyed doing. So I did some events, I worked in bid writing, community support, and trusts and foundations, major donors, high net worth individuals. And I found really what I enjoyed doing the most was relationship building, writing the proposals, and really being able to develop and be part of influential networks to make a change and deliver pitches and presentations. My first role was actually delivering programmes at the Royal London Society for Blind People, and that's where I progressed within the organisation there, and then ended up working for some really influential charitable organisations, which include London's Air Ambulance, where I was their very first trusts and foundations manager, and developed some really key relationships with the likes of the Masonic Charitable Trust. And my most recent roles at the moment, I'm at Independent Film Trust, but was also at Action Against Hunger. Really enjoyed that role. That was where I took on my first role as head of philanthropy and managed a large team of people. So I had a team of 4, and really started to further embed my skills and experience into major donor fundraising and high net worth individuals, and secured a significant amount of funding for the charitable organisation, which was around 5.5 million. My typical day is very different. No day for me is the same. Some days it's just full of research and really writing applications, looking at further strengthening the pipeline, and really working with others to connect relationships, mapping of those relationships, and basically being involved in other key stakeholder groups, because I believe if you can learn about other areas of fundraising and then use that in a creative way to see if it works, embedding it into your daily routine, and helps you think outside of the box, then there's so much you can learn from your peers and within other teams that you may not necessarily be part of. So my day is normally very busy. I don't know how the time flies by, but that's how I really enjoy to work. But what I would recommend is try and be as organised as possible and block out time, and really take the time to develop your proposals, and take the time to listen to donors, funders and key partners, and why they really want to support your charitable organisation. I believe fundraising leaders need skills which include being passionate, being able to motivate a team, being open to not just thinking of one way of working, and being supportive, creating personal development plans for team members and helping them achieve and aspire to where they would like to be within a year or 2 years, or maybe within a time frame of 5 years. It's really important to be able to have that working relationship and be open to listening to one another and acting sometimes as a mentor rather than just continually talking about KPIs and why aren't they being achieved. Yes, there are reasons for those, but they're all easily solvable, is what I believe personally. And so I like to have open, communicative, non-micromanagement approach. And for aspiring fundraising leaders, I would say, I have found having a mentor is really useful. It's a great sounding board. And also looking at what the Institute of Fundraising can offer. So I'm chartered from the Institute, and I found that the course that I did for the Certificate of Fundraising really helped me kind of soften any rough edges that you may have. So I recommend looking at courses around that, a mentor. Don't give up. Kind of always read new things, keep up with the guidance, and just really think about why you want to be a fundraising leader and what can you really bring to a team. And the other thing I would always say is a great fundraiser is one who treats their team the way that they would like to be treated. So always do keep that in mind, because if you have a happy team, you'll have successful fundraising income. Thank you.